Next, let's queer up social justice. Florida cities defy DeSantis's flag ban efforts and raise pride flags to kickstart June Pride Month. After Florida Republicans' failed attempt to ban pride flags from government buildings earlier this year, several cities across the state hoisted the rainbow stripes to mark the start of Pride Month. Last year, Florida State Representative David Borrero introduced HB 901 to prohibit flags representing political viewpoints, including those related to sexual orientation and gender. The bill, which would have affected schools, government buildings, and universities, fortunately did not pass. As a result, local governments continued flying pride flags. Last week, St. Petersburg kicked off Pride Month by raising the Progress Pride flag at City Hall. The ceremony included U.S. Representative Kathy Castor, state representatives like Lindsay Cross, Michele Rayner, Mayor Ken Welch, and the City Council. On Saturday, nearly 100 people gathered at the Gulfport Public Library in Pinellas County to witness the Progress Pride flag being raised. The event was attended by Vice Mayor Ian O'Hara, City Council members, Pinellas County Commissioner Charlie Justice, School Board member Caprice Edmond, Gecko Queen Robert Daunch, and congressional candidates Whitney Fox and John Liccione. The same day, Miami, raised the Progress Pride flag over City Hall, with Tampa and Orlando following suit on Monday. Tuesday morning saw Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniella Levine Cava, County Commissioner Eileen Higgins, and other local leaders raised the pride flag at the Stephen P. Clark Government Center, marking the 4th consecutive year of the Miami-Dade County government's participation. Even in a state with the long anti-LGBTQ+ shadow of Ron DeSantis, Pride is a protest that marches on. I was just at the Stephen P. Clark Center because I had to do jury selection duty this week, which was, they didn't pick any of us. But the wonderful thing, I have to say, Daniella Levine Cava, I love this woman because before she was a mayor, she was, I believe, the city one of the commissioners.
I want to say,
And she used to come to my scholarship events, giving them out to kids in the community. And she showed up as one of the most humble people that had just such a heart for supporting. And when we were at Pride, you were right there with me, Bonnie, when Daniella Levine Cava came out dressed in her little rainbow outfit on a Pride float, supporting everybody. So in the midst of all of this Ron DeSantis garbage, there are still people, the Human Health Services Department, we're all kind of banding together against him. So I think that there are a lot of great things, as much as, you know, there are terrible things. There is hope, and I feel like the tide is turning. So thank you to all of our political leaders that are supporting us and fighting.
It means so much to us. It really does. It just has this, it makes us feel seen. I was at the Stephen P. Clark building yesterday morning for the flag raising with Senator Chevron Jones and also Daniella Levine Cava and Eileen Higgins. And, you know, a point that really stuck out to me is that, you know, there's some homeless people downtown, right? It's downtown Miami. Hello, we're like one of the most expensive cities in the freaking world. Anyway, you know, when we were raising the flag, this homeless gentleman came over and just put his hand on his heart and just watched the flag go up, you know, right next to the American flag. And it touched me because, you know, I'm triggered by the American flag these days, even though that's my flag too. I was freaking born here, all right? Okay, don't ask me for my papers. I was freaking born in damn New Jersey, all right? You know, so that's my flag too, but unfortunately, they've made me feel like that flag is no longer mine, right? Like Trump and his freaking goons and driving up and down Wilton Drive in a big white truck with an American flag in the back has triggered me. So my flag is the progressive flag, and you're not gonna let me raise that? Like, 1 month. It's 1 month. That's it. You know, so I love that all these people are like, screw you. I'm not. Yeah, Governor, screw you. I'm going to raise my flag no matter what.
Well, and then with Stonewall, the anniversary of Stonewall coming up, and it's important to remember that Pride is about protest. And so it's these little protests that the city halls are doing, but also when we get to our own celebrations of Pride around the country, around the world, you know, remember that it starts with a protest, and we might have to have that one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I look at it as today, and we've kind of talked about it a little bit, our youth, you know, our Gen Z population is the largest LGBTQ+ generation in history. And they're going to be our vanguard leaders in the future. And I think when they see our government officials who are standing up against, you know, Trump and DeSantis and saying, no, it's okay to do this, they're not going to sit by and let that happen when it's their turn to be in office. So it's important to always vote. I'm going to keep saying it. Vote. Register and vote.